In the early days of space exploration, scientists and astronomers were fascinated by the idea of exploring other planets in our solar system. While Venus and Mars were the closest planets to Earth, Mars was of particular interest due to its similarity to our own planet. Water in the polar ice caps and evidence of ancient riverbeds and lakes. Today, scientists are planning even more ambitious missions to Mars. These missions will involve sending manned spacecraft to the planet, where astronauts will conduct experiments and research to learn more about the planet's potential for human habitation. One of the key challenges facing scientists is how to overcome the harsh conditions on Mars. The planet's thin atmosphere provides little protection from the sun's harmful radiation, and the temperature can vary wildly between day and night. Scientists are working on developing new technologies to help humans survive on the planet, including new materials for spacesuits and habitats, and new techniques for growing food and producing resources. Despite the challenges, scientists remain optimistic about the potential for Mars exploration. They believe that with the right technology and resources, humans could one day colonize the planet and establish a permanent presence on our neighboring world. There are many reasons why scientists and researchers are so fascinated by Mars. For one, it is the planet that is most similar to Earth in terms of its geography, atmosphere, and potential for life. Mars has a day/night cycle that is similar to Earth. And it has seasons that are caused by its axial tilt, much like our own planet. Additionally, Mars has a rich geological history that scientists are eager to explore. The planet is home to some of the largest volcanoes in the solar system, as well as a massive canyon system that dwarfs even the Grand Canyon on Earth. Studying these geological features can provide clues about the planet's past, including whether it may have once had a more hospitable environment for life. One of the biggest challenges facing scientists as they plan for manned missions to Mars is how to protect humans from the planet's harsh radiation environment. Mars has a thin atmosphere that provides little protection from the sun's harmful radiation, which can cause long-term health effects in humans. Scientists are working on developing new materials and technologies to protect humans, including new types of spacesuits and habitats that can shield astronauts from radiation. Despite these challenges, scientists remain optimistic about the potential for Mars exploration. They believe that by studying Mars, we can learn more about the history and evolution of our own planet, as well as the potential for life on other planets in our solar system and beyond. And who knows, maybe one day humans will call Mars home. Another reason why Mars is so fascinating to scientists and researchers is because of the possibility that it may have once harbored life. As we continue to explore the planet and gather more data, we are discovering more and more evidence that suggests Mars may have had a more hospitable environment in the past, with liquid water and a thicker atmosphere. For example, the Mars rover Curiosity has discovered evidence of organic molecules, the building blocks of life, in Martian rocks. Additionally, scientists have found evidence of liquid water on the planet's surface, which is a key ingredient for life as we know it. All of this evidence is fueling the search for life on Mars. Scientists are planning new missions to the planet, including sample return missions, which would bring back rocks and soil from Mars for analysis here on Earth. By studying these samples, scientists hope to learn more about the planet's geological and environmental history, and to look for signs of past or present life. In addition to the scientific research being conducted on Mars, there is also a growing interest in exploring the planet for its potential resources. Mars is home to a variety of valuable minerals, including iron, magnesium, and aluminum. These resources could be used to support future human settlements on the planet, providing the raw materials needed to build habitats, vehicles, and other infrastructure. Overall, the exploration of Mars is a complex and ambitious undertaking, requiring the efforts of scientists, engineers, and researchers from around the world. But with each new mission and discovery, we are getting closer to unlocking the secrets of this fascinating planet and laying the groundwork for future exploration and colonization. As the interest in exploring Mars continues to grow, there are a number of different mission concepts and strategies being developed by space agencies and private companies around the world. Some of the key mission concepts being explored include robotic exploration, sample return missions, and manned missions to the planet. Robotic missions involve sending unmanned spacecraft to Mars to conduct scientific research, gather data, and take photos and video of the planet. Sample return missions involve bringing back samples of Martian soil, rocks, and other materials to Earth for analysis. And manned missions would involve sending astronauts to the planet to conduct experiments, collect data, and study the potential for human habitation. One of the biggest challenges facing these missions is the issue of cost. Mars exploration is an incredibly complex and expensive undertaking, requiring huge amounts of resources and funding. However, there is a growing interest in exploring the planet among private companies and entrepreneurs who see Mars exploration as a potential business opportunity. For example, SpaceX, the private space exploration company founded by Elon Musk, has announced plans to send a manned mission to Mars as early as 2024. Other companies, such as Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic, are also working on developing new technologies and strategies for exploring the planet. Despite the challenges and costs, the exploration of Mars remains one of the most exciting and promising areas of space exploration today. With each new mission and discovery, we are getting closer to unlocking the secrets of this fascinating planet and laying the groundwork for future exploration, colonization, and potentially even the discovery of extraterrestrial life. In addition to the scientific and commercial potential of Mars exploration, there are also important geopolitical considerations to be taken into account. The exploration of Mars is a global effort, involving cooperation and collaboration between space agencies and research organizations from around the world. This collaboration is critical for the success of Mars missions, as it allows for the sharing of resources, expertise, and technology. It also helps to promote international cooperation and understanding, and fosters goodwill and positive relationships between nations. However, there are also potential geopolitical implications to consider. The exploration and colonization of Mars could have significant political and economic implications, particularly as it relates to the ownership and control of resources on the planet. As countries and companies begin to invest in Mars exploration, there may be a need to establish new regulations and guidelines to ensure fair and equitable distribution of resources. Moreover, there is also the question of how to govern and regulate potential settlements on Mars. With no established legal framework for extraterrestrial settlements, there is a need to develop new laws and policies to ensure the safety and well-being of settlers, as well as to prevent conflicts and disputes over land, resources, and other issues. Despite these challenges, the exploration of Mars remains an important and exciting endeavor, with the potential to unlock new scientific discoveries, drive technological innovation, and inspire future generations of scientists and explorers. As we continue to push the boundaries of human exploration and knowledge, the exploration of Mars will undoubtedly play a critical role in shaping the future of space exploration and our understanding of the universe around us. Another important aspect of Mars exploration is the need to address the potential risks and challenges associated with human spaceflight. Sending humans to Mars would be a complex and dangerous undertaking, requiring careful planning and preparation to ensure the safety and well-being of the astronauts involved. One of the biggest challenges of human spaceflight to Mars is the long-duration spaceflight involved. It would take several months for astronauts to reach Mars, and they would need to spend at least several years on the planet to conduct meaningful scientific research and exploration. During this time, the astronauts would be exposed to a number of physical and psychological challenges, including radiation exposure, isolation, and the stress of living in a confined and remote environment. There would also be significant logistical challenges involved in sustaining human life on Mars, including the need to produce food, water, and other essential resources in a harsh and inhospitable environment. To address these challenges, scientists and engineers are developing new technologies and strategies for human spaceflight, including advanced life support systems, radiation shielding, and new propulsion systems for more efficient and safer transportation. In addition to these technical challenges, there are also important ethical and moral considerations to be taken into account. The potential risks and dangers of human spaceflight must be carefully weighed against the potential benefits, and steps must be taken to ensure that the astronauts involved are fully informed and prepared for the challenges ahead. Overall, the exploration of Mars presents a complex and multifaceted challenge, requiring the cooperation and collaboration of scientists, engineers, policymakers, and would be a profound scientific discovery and could have significant implications for our understanding of the origins and prevalence of life in the universe. To search for evidence of life on Mars, scientists are using a variety of techniques and instruments, including remote sensing, chemical analysis, and geological sampling. In addition, a number of missions are planned in the coming years that will search for signs of life on the planet in more detail. For example, NASA's Mars 2020 mission includes the Perseverance rover, which is equipped with a suite of scientific instruments designed to search for signs of past microbial life on Mars. The rover will collect samples of Martian soil and rock and store them for possible return to Earth in the future. In addition, the European Space Agency's ExoMars mission is planning to search for subsurface life on the planet, using a drill to collect samples from below the Martian surface. The search for life on Mars is one of the most exciting and important scientific challenges of our time, with the potential to answer some of the biggest questions in science and deepen our understanding of the universe and our place within it. With each new mission and discovery, we are getting closer to unlocking the secrets of this fascinating planet and exploring the possibilities for life beyond Earth. If you want to see more videos like this or you want to tell a topic, so comment down below. I will make sure to make a video, and make sure to subscribe my channel and share my videos.